In this video, we are going to cover upper body pushing, mainly covering the chest press, the chest fly, and the shoulder press. First off, looking at the muscle involved in the chest press and the chest fly, the main muscle we are working is the pectoralis major, marked in red. You can see the muscle stretch as the humerus of the arm goes down, and then contract as the humerus is pulled back up. Marked in pink, we have the secondary muscles. We have the anterior deltoid, which is the front of the shoulder, and the tricep, which extends the arm. Underneath, you can see the serratus anterior. Here is a better look at how that muscle contributes. As we get into position to perform a bench press, we need to make sure we have 5 points of contact. Those 5 points are the head on the bench, the upper back on the bench, the butt on the bench, and our 2 feet planted on the ground. If we have a member that cannot comfortably reach the floor with their feet, then we would instruct them to place their feet on the 2 pads on the front end of the bench. It is important to make sure we have both feet planted. Notice that the dumbbells start to the sides of the chest, and as they're pressed up, they are brought closer together. When lowering the weights back down, the dumbbells are spread wider than the chest once again. This is to ensure we are properly stretching the muscles at the bottom of the motion and squeezing the muscles at the top of the motion. Another important note about a chest press is we don't want the arm to go straight out. The angle of the arm should be at about a 45-degree angle. This allows us to distribute the weight better across our chest. Having a higher angle can also lead to shoulder impingement issues with some people. When performing a chest press, we want to make sure that we're pushing the weight straight towards the ceiling. This goes for any style of free weight chest press exercise. It doesn't matter if the bench is flat, if the bench is on an incline, or if the bench is on a decline. No matter what, we push the weight straight towards the ceiling. When performing a barbell bench press, we want to grab the bar a little wider than the shoulders, then the rest is the same. 5 points of contact, 45-degree angle with the arm, the bar should go to the middle of the chest, and then push straight to the ceiling. Next, we are going to talk about the chest fly. You will see plenty of examples of people doing really wide flies. We keep them narrower, which looks very similar to the chest press path. We do this to avoid shoulder injuries with our members. The main difference of the fly is our palms face each other, which allows for a better chest squeeze at the top of the motion. You want to make sure we are coaching straight arms when the dumbbells are at their highest point in order to fully squeeze the chest. Same as the chest press, make sure we have the 5 points of contact. Here is an incline fly to see that nothing really changes besides the angle of the bench. Last, we are going to talk shoulder presses. This exercise uses the deltoid as a primary mover and the tricep assists when extending the arm. We want to be upright when performing a shoulder press. You can be seated or standing, but we want to make sure the chest faces forward. Notice the arms do not go out straight to the side. They should be angled forward to avoid shoulder impingement and stay in line with the scapular plane. When performing reps with dumbbells, the dumbbells will start just outside of the shoulder width and around the height of your collarbone. As they are pressed straight up, they will become closer together overhead. This ensures we are fully contracting our deltoid. They come back down around the head slightly wider than shoulder width as they are lowered back down. With a barbell, it is very similar. The hands should be placed on the bar slightly wider than shoulder width, the arms are angled forward, the bar starts at about the height of the collarbone, and is pressed straight up. Sometimes you will see the head have to move back and forth a little bit when performing a barbell shoulder press to avoid hitting your nose. There are lots of different kinds of presses, but the principles covered in this video will help you understand the many different variations that you will come across.